What it do, you two? It's your boy, Mike from NYC. We back with the reaction. Today we're reacting to why Russell Westbrook will be out of the league. Don't say that. I don't like this Russell Westbrook talk, man. Nah, here, like, it's very conflicting. It's very conflicting because on one hand, I don't really want to hear nobody talk bad about Russ. I don't like that. And me personally, I'm not a Westbrook fan. I just don't like the idea of kicking somebody when they down. Westbrook is obviously down. Like, we all know the Westbrook in OKC and even in Houston, getting like dancing, getting lit, having that energy, that love, like this, like that same smile, that same spark. He don't got that no more. Niggas is just kicking him. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to talk trash about Westbrook, but that's when Westbrook was really elite. Like I used to be like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? But he was nice as fuck, you feel me? Like, nah, you bugging. Westbrook, like, you know what I'm saying? You had a lot of Westbrook fans balking for, you feel me? And that I fuck with it. But to try to kick him while he's down, I don't like that. I don't think Russell Westbrook will be out the league. I don't know what's going on with him though, but let's hear what Lo got to say.
Yo, what up, basketball people? Listen, one of the only legend of winning, aka Lo. We hear another video on the second channel, and I'm depressed. The Lakers are still a really bad team, and I don't understand why so many people are in denial about this. But I truly believe that they're not going to make the playoffs at all this year. Now, I haven't done it yet, but I will make my stand.
Nigga said they're not gonna make the playoffs at all. Like, they're not even gonna make the playoffs a little bit. Like, they might, like, it's like, nah, they might make the playoffs a little bit. Nah, they're not gonna make the playoffs at all.
Video, like, right after this one, so be on the lookout for that. But the Lakers are, like, the 9th best team in the Western Conference, in my opinion. I think they are genuinely 8 different teams that are better than them. I believe that there's actually going to end up being like 8 teams in the Western Conference and probably like 4 or 5 teams potentially in the Eastern Conference that's going to win 48 to 50 games. And that's going to translate to a much higher threshold for a team to make the playoffs. And I just don't think the Lakers are going to be able to cross that threshold. And we already are seeing it in the first 2 games of the regular season. Now, I know what people are going to sit here and say, whoa, it's too early. It's too early. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Normally, I would say it's too early, but the reality is, bro, like, the problems that the Lakers have are so identifiable that I'm not dumb. I'm not blind. I can see them before the season began. Now, to be fair to the Lakers, they did face possibly 2 of the top 5 to 10 defensive units in the first 2 games of the season, so that might have been a massive contributing factor to why they lost. And, you know, to be fair to the Lakers as well, defensively, they actually look great in both of these games. These are also 2 teams that offensively should be some of the better units as well in the NBA. So that is, to be fair to the Lakers. They more than likely won't look this bad, but what I saw from the Clippers last night is embarrassing, especially because Westbrook, as good as a defender he was in that game, Westbrook shot 0 for 11 from the field.
Yeah, so this is part of the problem. Westbrook, I don't know if I remember. Nobody remembers. Nobody has watched my stuff. You know what I mean, like that. But back when Paul George said, he was like, yo, that's a bad shot, I was like, yo, Paul, I already said, I came on camera, and PG my dude. You look at my banner from my channel, PG Harden, those are my niggas, and Dame, those are my niggas, you feel me? In terms of, like, those are the people that I root for more than anybody. And I was like, yo, PG, you're not going to see any level of success until you take accountability. Next season, I don't know if it was next season, early the beginning of the next season, I believe it was. He said, yo, no more excuses. No more, it was Doc Rivers. No more, it was a bad shot. No more blaming it on other people. I'm going to take accountability. And what happened that season? Paul George had the best individual playoffs of his career as an individual. When the Clippers made it to the conference finals against the Suns, I think he had like the streak, or I think he had like a streak for the second most 20-point games in playoff history, right? Very under the radar, very like low key, or not consecutive, but it was like you know what I mean. He had some 20-point record for the playoffs, and I knew that once he took accountability and he looked in the mirror and he said, PG, that's on you. PG, I don't hear nothing about Doc. Fuck Doc. I don't want to hear nothing about Dame taking a bad shot. No. I don't want to hear none of that. PG's on you. And until Westbrook does that, he's not going to, in my opinion, he's not gonna play better. He went 0 for 11. Westbrook not stupid. Westbrook is smart as hell. Westbrook went 0 for 11. Oh, Westbrook, how you think he played? I think I played alright. 0 for? You think he played alright? Westbrook, come on, put the ego, it's hard for niggas to put the ego down though, cause the ego go crazy, but that ego will take your life, bro. The ego will kill you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that he has to be like, oh, I'm not as good, but you know what it might be? He might actually feel like if he actually tells the truth to himself might actually be like, yo, I don't really think I'm good anymore. But I don't think that. I don't think that that's true if he's thinking that. You know, all he has to say is, hey, man, you know I haven't been playing well. I've been putting my teammates in tough spots, and it's not all my fault, you know, of course, but it is majority my fault. I haven't really hit any jump shots, you know, and even though that's never been a strength of mine, you know, I'm not making good decisions with the basketball. When I do get my opportunities in the paint, layups, mid-range, I'm not taking advantage. So I just need to play better. Maybe I need to put in more hours in the gym or more work. You know, I think that's what Westbrook needs to do.
0 for 11. So first, we have to talk about like the plays in which Westbrook is involved, because there's a bunch of people who believe, oh, Westbrook, he's not involved enough, or just give the ball to AD and LeBron, and I don't think y'all understand why that doesn't work. So let me break it down for you, because you're dumb. Westbrook gives the ball to AD. Westbrook then sets a screen for Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker pops up to get the handoff. Anthony Davis then sets a screen on his man. For whatever reason, Lonnie Walker doesn't look to score, which is also a massive problem on his team. But look what happens. Paul George is already sagging off of Westbrook, blowing up the play, so AD cannot properly roll. Westbrook gets the ball, then Paul George continues to sit on the entry play. He continues to sit on it, makes it extremely difficult.
Why is he in the paint? Why are you in the paint? You know we looking for Anthony Davis down here. Why are you in the paint? You're bringing Kawhi down here, bruh. You're bringing Kawhi down here for what, bruh? You know what I mean? Now, if I'm Westbrook, what am I doing in this situation? If I'm Westbrook, or if I'm in this situation, if I'm in this situation, I'm shooting it. Me personally, like if I can't shoot, I can't be in the court. I'm 5'11". So it's like if I'm not shooting, there's no way I'm on a basketball court. Now you're 6'4", super athlete, strong. You know what I mean? You might be able to make some different decisions, but the pass is kind of still there. You can get this. You throw this ball right here. The pass is there. Look at where my cursor's at. You throw that ball right there. You throw that ball right there. Rajon Rondo's getting him the basketball. You can throw that ball right there, bro. He's getting it. AD or Kawhi rotate. You feel me? You dump it off to him or hit the corner.
For Westbrook to give him the ball. The reason why he's doing this is because Westbrook cannot shoot. AD on the wing on a post up where he's too far away from the basket. FYI, AD, you're not Kevin Durant. But what ends up happening is the floor is shrunk. Paul George is sitting at the nail, hands up, trying to eat up as much space as possible, shrinking the floor. So AD goes into a post fade to the baseline. Westbrook gives the ball to AD, sets a screen for LeBron. LeBron comes up, gets the handoff from AD. AD tries to roll. As he rolls,
No, we're not. No, see, I don't like this. We're not gonna blame Westbrook for. Why is he in the paint? For what reason is he in the paint? He's not a center. Austin Reeves is actually he's probably the best shooter on the team. So why are you sitting on the box? You need to be in the corner.
Paul George is there looking to tag him and sagging off of Westbrook because, again, it's Westbrook. Westbrook gets the ball in the corner.
Knockdown.
Misses the shot.
Damn, Westbrook. That's a good shot, though. Hold on, let me see that.
It's Westbrook. Westbrook gets the ball.
That's a knockdown.
Corner.
It don't look bad either. It don't look bad.
Misses the shot.
He don't look fully It looks like he's masquerading confidence. It doesn't look like he's really confident in it.
It's Westbrook.
But it's impossible to be fully confident if you're not making it.
Westbrook gets the ball in the... Misses the shot. LeBron and AD are now trying to get a screen action on the strong side.
Okay.
Look at the other side floor. What ends up happening is because Paul George is going to sag a bit, Kawhi's now going to split the defenders between Pat Bev and Westbrook, while LeBron is now trying to operate in a screen and roll with 2 defenders and help coming from Paul George already. So even when he dumps this off to Anthony Davis, it gets blown up because AD is now rolling into 2 people because they're splitting non-shooters on the weak side. So for the people out there who keep wondering, oh, well, we just have AD and LeBron on the team, like that's not enough.
He is right about that, though. Low is spitting.
You sound like a moron. You sound like a child who's never watched basketball. You cannot sit here and just have, oh, we'll just have 2 stars on the roster and that's good enough. I don't care who's around them. No. You need complementary pieces so these players can receive the proper spacing so they can set up an actual play. Now, to be fair to Russ, he's not the only one who hurts the spacing on this team. Damian Jones, another non-floor spacer, another player who's a negative offensively, he's also atrocious for this team. He does not care that Damian Jones is on the floor at all. He doesn't care. He's not looking at him. Now you have Kendrick Nunn trying to really score on 2 people in the paint. Kicks out to Damian Jones.
That's not really there's ways to get around that. Like when the Warriors play basketball, like when you watch when they sag off of Looney and Draymond just find a near shooter and screen that man and get the shooter open. You know what I mean? I think that's something that the Warriors have done it's so high IQ, bruh. It's so high IQ, bruh. I want to show y'all it though. I want to show you actually what they do. Steph Curry off-ball moving compilation. There we go. Lock me in, chat. Hold on, watch. Peep. This is very important. Peep. This is very important. Watch.
Otto Porter. Oh, we had Steph briefly. Shot clock at 7. Here he is. Coming around again. Another 3.
Look. Kevin, look. This is perfect example. Perfect. Rudy Gobert, Kevin Looney's man, is in the paint sagging, right? What does Kevin Looney say? I'm not gonna spot up and act like I can shoot. I know I can't shoot. I'm not getting paid to shoot. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna find Steph, man, and I'm gonna give him this body. So when you find a shooter and you screen them, then you force your man to get involved. That's what you do as a non-shooter when you're on the perimeter. You find the shooters, man, and you set a nice big healthy screen on the man. That is exactly how you play as a non-shooter. It doesn't necessarily have to be all about everybody shooting 5 out. It doesn't have to be that way. If you have that option, that's wonderful, but it doesn't have to be that way for it to work.
Shooting better.
Look at this.
When defenders.
Kevin Looney. What is
a little bit of a comparison?
Look, his man's in the paint. His man not worried about Kevin Looney shooting, but what does Kevin Looney do? He finds Steph, he sets a boom. And if he doesn't get involved, that's a free 3 every time. It's not difficult. This is not difficult, bruh. It's not difficult. So, yes, like if they're not gonna play like this, then you need shooting. But there's ways to work around that.
Damian Jones for a 3, and of course he bricks it because he's Damian Jones. LeBron brings the ball up. Again, look at where Zubac is at. When you have non-impact players offensively on the floor, they get ignored. LeBron is now trying to operate with basically 2 players defending him. Swings it over to the weak side, everything gets swung over. And once more, when you don't have knockdown shooters, instead of shooting this 3, it dribble drives, and Zubac has been sitting there the entire possession. He alters the shot, nothing happens. So again, it's not just Westbrook, to be fair to him, but Westbrook is the most egregious offender. So in a game that's close, and in a game where Westbrook is actually playing really good defense down the stretch, it didn't really matter because on the offensive end, that's how much of a negative he was. Every positive thing he was doing defensively, it would be immediately taken away to what he would do on the offensive end. Nobody's defending Westbrook. He's left wide open. Because Westbrook's a non-shooter, he cannot shoot that shot. He didn't.
Westbrook. Come on.
He's left wide open. Because Westbrook's a non-shooter, he cannot.
You gotta. No, this is unacceptable. Westbrook, this is unacceptable. Westbrook. This is unacceptable, man. Even if you go to that mid-range, pop the... man. Yo, this is unacceptable, yo. It really is unacceptable, yo. It's dead unacceptable, yo. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable.
Shoot that shot. He then drives in on Zubac. Nothing happens. He wastes the end of the shot clock, and he's forced to put up a really bad shot. Here it is. The very next possession. Look at Zubac in relations to Westbrook, leaving him wide open. LeBron is now trying to score while 3 players are around him. Swin kicks it out. Pat Bev isn't a shooter either. Zubac is already there to contest because he doesn't have to defend Westbrook. Westbrook gives the ball to Pat Bev. Pat Bev throws the ball into LeBron in the post. Look at where Zubac is at, all the way down in the paint. Same thing with Paul George in the paint. So here we go. LeBron, he gets double, swings it back out to Westbrook. Westbrook wide open 3, misses it. LeBron brings the ball up. And once more, look at Zubac. Look at how many players are on the same side as LeBron is on. The spacing is horrible. They don't care about Westbrook on the floor at all. It forces bad possessions. It forces terrible spacing. It hurts this team, and it dissolves into bad shot taking. It's horrible. And the thing that really bothers me is that people will see here and they'll hear me and they'll say, hey, yo, yeah, you're just a hater. And it's like, it's not that. It's that when things are explained in a very calm, collective manner, it's almost as if like I'm saying something dumb because people just dismiss it or even laugh at it. Matter of fact, play the clip from Player's Choice. Play that clip.
Look at Jokic. If they play AD at the 5, Jokic has to guard him.
He does not have to. He does not have to guard him.
Okay, so if AD play at the 5, who the hell is Jokic gonna guard if Jokic is not guarding?
He's either guarding who's either at the forward or he's probably or if it's LeBron, then they'll put KCP on LeBron. And then after that, they'll just have Jokic. They'll just have Jokic roaming around, especially if
they'll just have
Westbrook.
Jokic and whoever the worst shooter is.
And if it's Westbrook, he's going to be defending Westbrook. He's going to roam while defending Westbrook. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. That's literally what's going to happen. That's what's about to happen.
I mean, Zubac was guarding him, so I don't know. We don't watch basketball. All these niggas that are loud and proud, there's no way we watch basketball. There's no way we just watched Zubac guard. There's no way we watched that Clipper game and think, oh yeah, Jokic can't guard Westbrook. If Westbrook is gonna shoot like this, anybody can guard Westbrook. Any 7-footer can guard Westbrook. You know what I mean? Any 7-footer can guard Westbrook if he's gonna continue to shoot or not shoot like this. He's not shooting threes. He's not if he was a knockdown mid-range shooter, I mean that would be like, okay, we could work with that, but he's not any of that. He's trying to force his way in the paint. He's stronger. He's probably a little bit bigger than he's ever been, but he's not as athletic or quick. He's still very quick and very athletic, but to have no shooting and be a 6'4" guard is just not gonna work. So it's like there's no way we're acting like, oh yeah, you can't stick Jokic on Westbrook. That's insane. Maybe if it's 2K, you can't do it, but in real life, based on what I'm seeing right now, throw the 7-footer on Westbrook. See what happens.
Are you serious? When the ball
Are you serious right now?
And the ball isn't in Westbrook's hands because there's 2 other players that are noticeably better than him, the player that would be guarding Westbrook,
center,
will be the weakest defender on the opposing team or the best roamer on the opposing team, so that player can roam around and send help to Anthony Davis's defender or LeBron's defender. That's what they would do. It's not that complicated. And if you believe that a center has to guard a center, and a power forward got to guard power forward, and a small forward got to guard small forward, if you're that dumb, you're not watching basketball right now. What happened last year? How many points, rebounds, and assists he had? When it comes to a player like Westbrook, he's at a stage of his career with a points, rebounds, and assists argument. It ain't gonna fly anymore because what he has to do is compliment the team that he's on. Nobody's going to care care about his points, rebound, and assists. Nobody don't care about that if it means he's going to be a massive negative when the ball isn't in his hands or the team has to make massive alterations to who he is as a player, which is why I said before the season began last year that he needs to be coming off the bench. But right now, this is getting so bad that I genuinely believe he might not be in the NBA within a year's time. If he does not agree upon coming off the bench, regardless if it's for the Lakers or another team, he'll be out of the league because there's not a contending team that will want him as a starter. There's not an up-and-coming team that will want him as a starter. And he's still too good to be starting on tanking rosters. He'll be out of the league if he does not want to come off the bench. But what I saw from the Clippers was embarrassing offensively. It was embarrassing.
Yeah, man.
Hi, I'm Dr. Voss.
I agree mostly with what Lo was saying, but you know, in reference to that clip that I showed where Looney is screening the shooter, like, in order for that to work, you do need a Steph Curry level shooter, though. They don't have any Steph Curry level shooters. They don't have any Klay Thompson level shooters. They don't even have a Jordan Poole level shooter. They damn near don't have Draymond Green. They don't even have a Draymond Green level shooter outside of LeBron and AD. Because Patrick Beverley, I don't know what the hell happened to Patrick Beverley, but he's not making jump shots. It's like Westbrook got shit on him. Every time niggas get around him, it must be LeBron. Every time niggas get around LeBron that aren't elite players, like if you're not a D Wade or Anthony Davis or a Kyrie Irving and you start playing with LeBron, you just start playing like trash because I don't know. Niggas don't know what to do. Like, it's just like niggas' brains is cooked. JR, George Hill, KCP, Kuzma, like, and it's like Kuzma didn't play absolutely terrible for the Lakers, but Kuzma was way better than what, you know, he was playing with LeBron. So I really don't know what the solution is. I mean, it's like, man, I hate this for Westbrook. I really do, man. I do. But honestly, to close, Westbrook, you got to get in the gym. There's no other way around it. You have to get in the gym. You have to get in the gym. You got to get up 300 jump shots a day. Like, yo, how many jump shots a day are niggas getting up? How many jump shots a day are niggas getting up? Because best believe if Melo was on the team, come on, Melo's making threes. Melo may not be playing defense, but defense is not a concern right now. Niggas need buckets. They need scoring. Melo is getting scoring. Melo is scoring. I don't know why nobody has Melo. That's another topic. I'm out.